Peggy 16. I'll take care of it.
Burn! Slice!
Defeat is not...
Adventure.
The path is clear.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Combat is a...
Entertainment! I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Their life, and this is my path.
Strike as one.
Everyone counts on me.
Let's hear you!
Someone else would make better use of this. Time's not waiting.
So, it comes...
All I see is blackness.
Don't know. I need to concentrate.
This will hurt.
My wounds pile on.
You're done for.
Let us bide our time.
A mere flesh wound.
So many thoughts, so little time.
I have no need for this. Our time has come. Together we stand.
Let's shake a leg! Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call.
You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be—
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. You're only—
Of course we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth—
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title, when we'll most likely—
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title? And you—
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country.
Words, words, words. Significant.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Restov's high society—
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Nothing weird, don't worry. I just wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. It's not nonsense. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut... All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight.
Time becomes distance. Step, step, step!
Help! Help! You can't stay here! The mansion... Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off...
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. What's in wait for me there? Let's shred them!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed. Ready? Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Trail me. The road calls me.
What troubles you?
I'll take the bait. Step, step, step!
They dare to attack me?
Work! Work, you silly spell! Work! Work, you silly spell! Work! Work, you silly spell! Die! Die! Work! Work, you silly spell! Work! Work, you silly spell! So many thoughts, so little time. Time becomes distance. Forwards! No, no, backwards. Backwards!
For Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
Let's make this quick!
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how he...
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such here.
Step, step, step! Take this thing away from me!
make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Let the attack commence! Work! Work, you silly spell! What's in wait for me there?
Applause, please. Adventures call to them.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it.
What? No, we're...
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safe.
A lot.
Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us.
No, thank you.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathol. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right.
What do you mean, undead? Really?
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're...
I see something.
Speak. share your will.
It's just not my lucky day. Anything is possible. Applause, please.
Look here.
Anything else?
Something out there.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Work! Work, you silly spell!
I'm writing you out of our story.
Trail me. Let's shake a leg!
And Lindsay was called forth.
Time becomes distance.
I don't tolerate fools. I'm trusting you here.
Great for adventure.
Just letting the ink dry.
Shall we move? We shall move!
What troubles you?
I deserve better.
State your desire. I will grant your
wrote it
request.
like I saw it. Anything is possible.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Adventures call to them.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun!
Ask.
The road calls me. I'll take
You
the
have
bait.
my attention.
I crave for adventure.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Request.
Just letting the ink dry.
Share your will.
What troubles you? I wrote it like I saw it.
State your desire.
Let's shake a leg!
Anything is possible.
Speak. You have my attention.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Request.
Just letting the ink dry.
Ask. State your desire.
You'll have to show me how to use it first. I would love to, but I can't.
Step, step, step! Forwards! No, backwards, backwards!
You're but a a footnote in our story.
Work. Work, you silly spell! 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 May I see your entrails, please?
That's not the way it works.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins.
It's not fun at all. Many...
Of course. I'm from Qadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But I don't know where you're heading.
Adventures call to them.
So many thoughts, so little time.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens. How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. It seems I will live.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder? Step!
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Keston, House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a...
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the pass...
Considering Lady Jamandi's...
No, we'll manage.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it...
Fire doesn't frighten me. Thanks.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Time becomes distance.
Give the order.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun! Trail me.
Inspiration.
Let us strike as one!
unworthy.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their...
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their...
How could you say that? We fought together.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through...
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true and not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
I see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the Stolen Lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return them.
Of course, theft is not to be condoned. But when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, would it not be insane to worry about laws and rules?
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
You're talking about living people, not pawns on a game board.
It was perfectly reasonable. Just the way a leader should think.
How could you say such a monstrous thing? Is that the way the hero of my book would talk? You sound more like a villain.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll...
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require...
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie.
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
I like how our leader does things. Efficient, and without unnecessary spiritual agony.
Efficient? I'd say heartless. Would the protagonist of my book do such a thing? No.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spine guts from the—
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champion.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
What for Gorham?
Wretched things.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait. Step, step, step!
Request. This body holds no more. You have my attention.
Let's shake a leg! Time becomes distance.
Repent!
Unworthy.